too close. Wait. Backwards. Too late now.
With us it's all or nothing. Oh, but guess I need more of you. With us it's all or nothing, but guess I need more of you. You say it during night, but in the morning you just sleep. I need more of. With us it's all or nothing. Oh, but guess I need more of you.
Well, I still haven't fixed my squeaky chair yet. Today's video, we got a new lens. It came. So, like I said in the last video, this is the Tamron 28-75 f2.8. So, I'm gonna throw it on right now because I know the autofocus on this is not good. So let's see the difference. I still don't have an ND filter yet, so I guess we'll see how well this guy works. I think I did like a test with the autofocus and I think it worked fine. So I think we're good. I guess we'll see it in this video. I'm crossing my fingers that it does work. And yeah, so I think today's video, I'm just gonna do a basic overview of my desk and like my kind of setup that I have, and just go over and get some B-roll shots of my computer, desk, stuff like that. So that's my plan. Just gonna be a simple little video. I might wait till later till it gets darker because my window lets in a lot of light and it does look way better when it isn't so light. There we go. So I'm gonna go through some settings real quick and bump up my autofocus speed and stuff. Little laggy, but yeah, that's impressive. I'm holding it about 2 inches away from the front of the lens. So let me just grab the camera, I guess, and so here is my setup. Let's start with the computer. So this is my PC. I actually built it strictly for video editing on. It's got a B450i ITX MSI motherboard, the Ryzen 3 3200 CPU, the Aquafusion water cooler, just because it just looks cool. And you know, I didn't really need any of these extra fans because that's kind of like overpowering for what it is, but it's got the Zotac GTX 1060 graphics card. It's fine for what I do. I think it's a 4 gigabyte. So, and then we have the Corsair Vengeance RAM. It's 32 gigs of RAM. A terabyte of SSHD Fire CUDA. It is absolutely trash. I would never get that again. It's like a hybrid drive, and it's just not good. So I got a Kingston 250 gig SSD, which is my primary because it just runs way faster than the other one. And I'm not sure what box this is. I don't remember. It was pretty cheap though, but this was my budget build that turned into a little bit more expensive than what I wanted to. And this is also my desk that I built. It was definitely some work. It's 5.5. It's 5 inch by 2.5 inch steel tubing. I think there was about 40 feet to build this whole desk, which is a lot. I think it comes in around like 250 to 300 pounds for this desk, not including the wood that it's put in it now. So it was definitely a haul to get in here, but I love it. It's just very big, so I can do there's just a lot of space for stuff to do on my desk, and I love it. So then there's just some particle board, held on by these tabs that I just welded on, and then wrapped it in some vinyl, which looks pretty sweet. It's just a black grained wood vinyl. So yeah, I just got the shelf put up in the last video. Just adds a little bit more going on to the background because it was super plain. I game on an Xbox One S. I don't actually game on my computer, even though I could. I have had a gaming PC, I just don't like mouse and keyboard. I have the TV mounted by this homemade mount that I just welded onto the table, and I run the wires directly through the tubing all the way up and then into the TV. And then I just have some cheap box lights that I got off Amazon. They work totally fine. As my main light, and then background light is just this lamp. Gaming headset, I think it's the Rig 800 XL. This is my keyboard. It's just a keyboard that I don't really care about. Yeah, this is the new monitor that I got. I haven't got a micro HDMI yet, so I can't actually use it. But once I do, it's just gonna be plugged in directly to my camera there, so I can actually see where it's focusing and make sure everything's in frame correctly. That's about it, honestly. At some point, I'm gonna get the frame of this desk powder coated, but I got a quote and it's like $400, and I just kind of left it like this. I just clear coated it so it doesn't rust. But it's like the industrial look that looks pretty good with the black, so I kind of like it. It's probably gonna be like that for a while, but yeah. And then I just have a 4K TV for my main monitor because I think it works totally fine and it's really big. So yeah. Alright, another thing I want to talk about is the editing. These videos that I do every week, they do take a long time to edit and do. So I do appreciate the likes and the people that are consistently watching it. Thank you. Each video I probably put around 8 hours of work into. It is not easy as far as filming and editing and putting it all together, especially when I do like GoPro footage, drone footage, and I just have to put all that into a video and section it out and stuff. But it is a lot of work, but I told myself that I want to be consistent, so that's what I've been doing. And yeah. And yeah, so I did throw up on my Instagram a poll for people who would be interested in watching the podcast idea that I have. So I might try and do that. It is kind of hard to schedule it with everybody because everyone has their own, everyone else is busy and they don't always have the time to do it. So I want to try and get a video at least once every 2 weeks, so twice a month, and just do like, the plan is going to be to like have a fifth, drink half it, and then start the podcast. And it'll probably be like 5 people and just talking about random stuff. I don't know, it'll probably be a 20 to 30 minute video, nothing crazy, but it would just be something else to do. It might be kind of fun, so that's my plan. Well, I guess I can talk about, I went over my desk setup, so I guess I'll talk about my filming setup that I do have, because it's hard to show it because obviously I'm filming on it. But I have the A7 III, and then the new lens that I just got, the Tamron 28-75 2.8. And then my GoPro Hero 8 Black Edition is the one I use for my first person view footage. And then I have a Phantom 3 Professional that I use for my drone footage. And that's about it. That's all I have. I'm pretty sure. I did just pick up a gimbal. It's one of these. It's not a nice one. It's one of these weighted weird one. It was like 20 bucks online or on Facebook Marketplace. So I just picked it up, used it. I haven't needed to really use it, but it's like just this one that you have to get used to holding. But yeah, let's get some B-roll.
Back in the day.
That's gonna wrap up this video. Again, I post every Wednesday. Thanks for watching. No idea what I'm shooting next week, so it'll be something though. I am selling my quad, and I'm either gonna get something else or work on something else. So that might be in the next video. So yeah, well, again, thanks for watching. Catch you guys in the next one.